This is the DBFIT Air Purifier. This is the actual box that it comes in. It's quite massive, but let's get it open. All right, so first things first in the box, we get some little foam looking pads, looks like. Then we have foam on the top, and then we get the actual air purifier itself. We got a little user manual right here. Let's take a look inside. Got some instructions, some things to not do. Very nice. Oh, this is the air quality monitoring and all sorts of things. So it's pretty tech advanced because it can monitor the air quality of your house through this air filter, which is pretty cool. Well, let's get the actual thing open. Holy gigantic box. Oh gosh. All right, we got it open somehow. And let's take a look around, let's see. So we got a handle right here, very nice. We get the actual monitor itself right here. Looks like we have some sticker parts. Let's take off this wrap right here. See what else we got in here. Very interesting. Right here is the dust sensor. And then we also have right here, which I believe, oh, this is for, okay, I get it. So this right here is for you adding the essential oil. You'll basically pour it onto here, and then you'll pop it into here. And so that way you have nice smelling air coming through your air purifier. Very nice, I like that feature. Taking off the rest of the wrap, we've got our outlet right here to plug in the air purifier. Going to the front, take off these wraps as well. And this one right here. Then I take this off as well. So the diffuser itself is actually pretty simple, but it's got some powerful tech features that help to make this a very usable and helpful air purifier. So we got a nice little outer filter, and this is something you can wipe off and clean off whenever you need. Then here is the actual complicated filter. This is a HEPA activated carbon filter, which will help to eliminate all those air particulates, which is super awesome. As you can see in the back, we have this fancy mesh structure, and this helps to remove all of that bad air and stinky smells and all that stuff. Then you put this back on, and you're all done. Then this has magnets on it, so it magnetizes back on. And just like that, you are all prepped. Put some oil diffuser in here, and you should be ready to go. We are gonna be doing some tests to see just how well this air diffuser works. All right, so I've been running the air purifier in the house for the last little bit, and as you can see right here on the LCD screen, it shows the particulates. And so we're in blue right now, so we're pretty good. But you can go right here, and then got all the functions. So go here. This changes the fan speed, so there we go, we're at 3 now. This turns it on night mode, or like sleep mode. This is on automatic mode. This is a timer mode, so you can set how long you want it to be for how many hours. This is the lock mode right here, so you'll click and hold it like I just did. Click and hold, so if a kid wants to mess with it, they can't bump it. This is to turn off all the lights, but still have it going. And this is for when you want to change and clean the filter. But from what I can tell so far, it's pretty nice because when you're cooking something on the stove and it gets really smoky, like in here, for example, it does a really good job at just clearing out the air and taking out, first of all, the scent of, like, if you were to cook meat on the stove, it'll clear that out for one. And then also it'll just purify the air. So that's super nice to have. It's also like pretty condensed, as you can see. I also put some scents in this little area. And so we're getting a nice little scent coming out of it right now. But there's a little handle right here, and it just fits perfectly because it's right here next to our couch. And it kind of just blows up air from here. And then, so if we're cooking right here, it'll basically just kind of seep over into here. This will suck it up and then filter out the air, making the whole room smell much better. I actually do appreciate that a lot because when we cook meat, it does often seep up in the whole room and kind of make it unpleasant, which is perfect for that. It also does a really good job at clearing out like pet smells as well. That's one thing I've noticed. And so like if you have like a cat or a dog and they kind of stink a little bit, this is perfect because it'll kind of clear out that smell and not make it so musty in here. So honestly, super awesome pure air purifier. And it's basically like when you put in the automatic mode, like you basically can just like leave it here. Like that's one of my favorite parts too, is like if it starts to detect more particulates, like if the smoke starts to go, this thing will just turn on automatically and you won't even have to worry about it. So this is kind of the best way, maybe just doing this and either leaving this on or also turning off the lights, leaving it on automatic mode, having it plugged in. So then it's just chilling there and it does the job all for you. You don't even have to worry about it. Honestly, like, look how well built it is. It looks nice, seamless. You can take off that sticker if that bugs you, but like, honestly, I'm actually pleasantly surprised at how versatile and useful and helpful this is for your life. So honestly, highly recommend it. If you want to check it out, I'll have it linked in the description. But yeah, make sure to like, subscribe, and peace.